Welcome back to another episode of the Train Hard, Recover Smart podcast. As always, I'm your host, Thomas Flanagan. And today we're going to dive deep into a topic that's a game changer in our fitness journey. It's called energy management. So again, if you've been following me on social media all this week, I've been giving great tips on how to better increase your energy through different ways of like snacks, power naps, workouts, everything. I've been doing it all. So right now, I'm going to I'm not going to I'm going to go over I'm going to go over everything. I'm going to give you everything. I'm going to tell you how to revitalize your days. We're going to dive deep into energy management. Okay. Now, I'm going to break this up into different sections of your day. So we're going to go over your mornings. Okay. We're going to go, let's see here. We're going to go over water. We're going to go over, hold on, let's see. We're going to talk about food. I'm just looking at my script. Yes, I write these out because, I want to make sure I give you all the great information. We're going to talk about midday. We're going to talk about power naps. Oh, no, that's part of midday. Sorry. We're going to talk about, movement. We're going to talk about, what's number 6? Mindfulness. And then number 7 is evening recharge. And I think that is the last one. Yes, that is the last one. So at the end of each one, so there's 7 different things that we're going to talk about. And at the end of each one, I'm going to challenge you with something. I'm going to give you a challenge in each one. Okay? So let's get this going here. This is going to be kind of a long one. So feel free, pause it, rewind it, write some notes, take some notes. If you're watching me on YouTube, rewind it. If you're listening to me on audio, feel free to pause and take notes or do whatever you want to do. All right. So let's dive right in here. All right. So morning mastery. Let's set the tone for the day filled with vitality. All right. All right, warrior. Welcome to the first segment. All right. So we're going to dive into the essence of a morning mastery. As the saying goes, how you start your day determines on how well you live your day. Okay. So I believe our morning rituals are the foundation of our day. Okay. So if you follow me on social media, kind of went over this week. How many times have you gotten up in the morning and your morning was kind of crappy, and then that kind of fed into the rest of your day, right? That's 60, 80%. We'll chalk up that other 20 to 40 stupid people ruin our day, right? So here's some tips on how to make the morning to where it's going to set the tone for the best day ever, all right? So intentional wake-ups. The key to a powerful morning begins with the intentional wake-up. Resist the temptation to hit that snooze button, and instead rise with a purpose, setting an intention for the day ahead during the first moments of consciousness. Create a positive ripple effect of energy levels. The way I do this is I set the tone for my morning the night before. So I already have on my calendar, I already set my day. Like 7:30, 8 o'clock at night, I sit down and I solidify my calendar for the next day. So I know what's going on. Every morning from 7 to 8:30, 9 o'clock, 6:30. Basically, from the time I get up between that 6:30, 7:30 until about 9 a.m., that is my morning routine. My morning routine consists of, getting up, cold plunging, eating breakfast, walking the dog, shower, getting going, everything like that. Okay. So that's how I set the tone for my day, is with my morning. Everything I'm going to go over how to master my morning is what I do during my morning routine. So again, I have my purpose. I get up and I start my day. So another thing, mindful stretches. Mindful stretches awaken the body and the mind. These aren't rushed or forced movements. They're deliberate and intentional. Picture your body slowly coming to life, each stretch sending a signal to your muscles. It's time to embrace the day. It's about connecting with your body and acknowledging the gift of movement. For me, what I do with these morning mindful stretches is this is where I put in the corrective exercises that I do to manage my pain, which again helps wake up my body, helps manage my pain, helps get me going for the day. Okay. You can pick and do whatever you want. A lot of people, they have a small little, I wouldn't say yoga, but it's kind of yoga type stretches that they do just to get the body going. Next thing you want to do is you want to do a gratitude practice. Incorporate gratitude practice into your morning routine. It can be a game changer. Take a moment to reflect on things you're grateful for, big or small. This is a simple act as the power to shift your mindset and infuse your day with positivity. Okay. You can do this with a notebook. You can order a journal off of Amazon where it'll guide you. It'll ask you, what are you grateful for? And you can write all that stuff in, anything like that. Okay. I would say use your phone, but that kind of defeats the purpose of the next thing. Go with a tech-free morning. Consider adopting tech-free mornings. Instead of reaching for your phone as soon as you wake up, give yourself a tech-free window to set the tone for the day. Engage in activities that nourish your mind and soul before diving into the digital world. Oh, for me, I give myself that first 30 to 45 minutes on waking up before I touch my phone. That's I get up, get going, I do my stretches, I get everything out that I'm going to be making for breakfast. I get all that out, cook breakfast. Then that's when I sit down and eat, that's when I'll grab my phone. So that's about 30 to 45, maybe an hour into my morning routine. Now I do my cold plunge after I eat. After I eat and clean up, I do my cold plunge, and then after cold plunge, I jump, I do self warming for a little bit, and then I get in the shower. Okay. Now that's again tech free morning, because I don't know how many times that I've gotten up, I've grabbed my phone, looked at an email, and all of a sudden I've gotten sucked into responding to emails, and it's kind of thrown off my whole day. Now my stress level's out the window because I saw an email that just aggravated the hell out of me. So I suggest try to go for that 30-minute tech-free window. Affirmations and visualization. Positive affirmations and visualization techniques can shape your mindset for the day. Affirmations provide a mental framework of success and positivity, while visualizing allows you to mentally rehearse your goals, setting a powerful tone to what lies ahead. Okay. Meditation, sit down, quiet your mind, focus on what you want to do for the day, visualize your day that you want to have, and it'll happen. There's always going to be there's always going to be those days that don't go the way we plan, but we can do the best that we can. Okay. All right. So here's the challenge. All right, warrior. As you embark on mastering your mornings, I challenge you to choose one intentional habit to incorporate into your wake up routine, whether it's setting intention, practicing mindful stretching, or adopting a tech-free morning. Let's start our days with purpose and vitality. Okay. So pick one of those, and that's the challenge for 1 week. Pick one and adopt it. All right. And see what it does for your day. All right. Now let's talk about hydration hacks. Unlocking the secrets of optimal hydration for sustaining energy. Speaking of water. Okay. Now, when we talk about hydration, it's overlooked, but plays a crucial role in sustaining our energy levels throughout the day. You know, you have to maintain that optimal hydration level. Again, like this week here, I kind of went over the way I make sure I hit my water intake for the day. I have four, or I have six. I have six of these body armor bottles, and they're 33.8 fluid ounces. So every night I fill up four of them and I put them in the fridge. And I know if I drink all four, that I've hit my water level, my water intake for the day. Okay. So at the end of the day, I should have four empty bottles on my counter. Okay. All right. So let's start with the basics. Water's life. Our bodies are approximately 60% water, and every cell, tissue, and organ relies on adequate hydration to function optimally. Water is not just a beverage, it's a fundamental building block to sustain energy. That's just science. Impact on energy levels. Dehydration is a silent energy thief. Even mild dehydration can lead to feelings of fatigue. Okay. We'll explore how staying adequately hydrated can significantly impact your energy levels, keep you alert, focused, and ready to tackle the day. You got to drink your water. Like I can't figure out why I'm yawning so much right now. It's like almost noon time. I had a good breakfast. Yeah. Sorry. All right, so let's talk about metabolism boost. Did you know that staying hydrated can give you your metabolism boost? We'll discuss how water plays a role in the body's energy expenditure and how proper hydration can support your weight management and fitness goals. Okay, so let's talk about these two things here. With dehydration can affect a lot of things. Again, your body needs it to function. Some of my clients, they'll complain that they have headaches. Headaches is a sign of dehydration. You can always, tell, God, I don't know why I'm yawning. Man, I don't get it. But all right. So with dehydration, you just got to drink your water. You're going to feel tired, lethargic. If you drink it, you just got to stay hydrated, or it's going to suck the energy. Now, will it boost your metabolism? Drinking water, it's just going to keep your body functioning as a I want to say well-oiled machine. But having enough water in your system, everything's going to work much better. Okay. Your kidneys are going to work properly. Everything's going to function better. Okay. So here's some signs of dehydration. Recognizing the signs of dehydration is crucial. From subtle cues like increased thirst to more severe symptoms like dark urine, dizziness. Understanding when your body needs more water, it's essential to maintain optimal energy. Optimal hydration strategies. It's just not about drinking water, it's about strategic hydration. Practical tips, such as sipping water constantly throughout the day, infusing water with natural flavors, and incorporating hydrating foods into your diet. Okay. Again, like I talked about water, using fruit to infuse your water just to give it some flavor. Those are great. I do those during the summer, especially when it's hot. There's a bunch of them that I like to do. Just adds a little bit to it. But again, like for me, from the time I wake up to the time I go to bed, I know I got to kill 4 bottles. But normally what I do is in between meals is the only thing I have is just water. With my meals, I will, I'll have like an iced tea, or I'll have, a seltzer or something else to drink with a meal. But when I'm not eating, the only thing I'm drinking is water. Okay. So let's go over some myths. Addressing the common myth that all beverages contribute equally to hydration. It's false. Caffeinated drinks, sodas, their impact on overall hydration status, it's not the same. Hydration goes beyond the quality of the liquid. It's about the quality. Yes, everything has some type of liquid in it or water in it. But when you start talking about caffeinated drinks, energy drinks, sodas, things like that, it's not going to have the same effect that just drinking water is going to have. When another thing is like when I'm really dehydrated, I'll drink a coconut water because that's a little bit more. That'll help. Seems to help hydrate me a little bit quicker. Okay. All right. Now we're to the challenge. For next week, let's commit to optimizing our hydration. Carry your water bottle with you. Set hourly reminders to take a sip and observe the impact on your energy levels. Small changes can lead to significant results. Okay? All right. Let's talk about food. Powering up with nutrition. Perfect balance for sustaining energy. Okay? All right. So this part here, we're going to talk. We're going to dive into nutrition, right? And how it can help with energy management. Okay. Nutrient dense fuel. Nutrition is more than just calories. It's about providing our bodies with the essential nutrients needed for optimal function. Okay. The concept of nutrient dense foods and how they serve as premium fuel to sustain energy. All right. So the big three: proteins, carbs, and fats. Proteins, carbs, and fats are the pillars of the energy foundation. Each one has their role. Each one has a role as a macronutrient plays in sustaining energy levels. It's not about excluding any group, but finding the right balance for your individual needs. Okay. So protein is the building block for muscles, a key player in maintaining energy levels. Incorporating sufficient protein in your diet supports muscle repair, aids in and it contributes to overall energy stability. Okay. When it comes to protein, when you eat enough protein, it takes your body longer to process protein. So your body has to produce more energy to process the protein. Hence, it's great when you're trying to build muscle, lose weight. Okay. That's why when you talk to any nutritionist, dietitian, they always, if you're trying to lose weight, they up the protein number. Okay. Carbs are energy currency. Carbs are our body's preferred energy source. Okay. There's different types of carbs, from complex to simple, and understand how to make smart choices that provide a steady release of energy throughout the day. So carbs get a bad rap. Okay. Carbs are what your body uses right away. Like if I got up out of my chair and ran across the room, the first thing my body's going to use is stored carbs for energy. Because it's the easiest thing to break down. It's the easiest thing to transfer to turn into energy. Okay. So again, carbs are great, but you have to pick the good ones. Okay. There are bad ones. Okay. You have to pick good carbs. All right. Fats do have a good role. Healthy fats are essential for brain function and hormone production. Okay. The myth that fats are the enemy, is wrong. Some good sources of fats like avocados, nuts, and olive oil. If you start incorporating those into your diet, it's a good thing, but again, with fats, carbs, and protein, you got to find the right balance for you that works. Okay. For some people, you know, it may be, you know, the macro ratio might be different for everybody. I had one client, her macro ratio was 50% carbs, 30% protein, 20% fat. And she lost, 60 pounds on that ratio. If I told you you can eat 50% of your diet is carbs and you're going to lose 60 pounds, you tell me I'm crazy. But that's what worked for her. For me, mine, my coach has me set it like 37 or 40, 30, 30. I think that's right. Yeah, 40, 30, 30 or something like that. And I've gone from Labor Day, I was at 260. And as of like 2 days ago, I was 221. So again, that ratio works for me. Everybody is different. You have to, you've got to just figure out what ratio works for you. Okay. And then it all comes down to timing. You have to explore, you got to work with the significance of mealtime and how strategic nutrient intake can help regulate blood sugar levels, prevent energy crashes, and optimize your overall energy throughout the day. Timing is so important. Okay. Is so important. As I look at my days, I plan my meals, based on how my day goes, especially like if I have a workout that day. Again, I eat breakfast roughly, we'll say 8 o'clock every day, except on the weekends. Weekends, I eat a little bit later. So I eat breakfast at 8 o'clock. Now, I try to eat every 3 to 4 hours. So eight, so if I eat at 11, that means my next meal is between 11 and 12. Normally, I hit the gym 3 days a week around at 12 o'clock. So I might bump up a snack to that 10:30 time. I might have a snack. And then I'll hit my workout. And then I'll have a protein shake or a protein bar after my workout on my ride home. Then I'll eat lunch when I get home. So lunch is usually around like that 2 o'clock time. I have dinner roughly between that 5 and 6. And then I'll have like a small protein shake or high protein meal or snack. We're around like 7:30. And the reason I have a high protein snack at like 7:30, again, like I told you before, protein, it takes the body a lot to process protein. So when you eat protein, it puts you in an anabolic state. So your body's burning, your body's working hard to process that. So an anabolic, I'm basically burning fat, your body's just burning energy. So I could be in an anabolic state into my sleep cycle. So the longer I'm anabolic, the better off I am. Okay. And I did a whole episode on anabolic. Let me see. I can tell you what that was. If you go back to January 27th of 2023, I did a whole episode on anabolic and catabolic. If you listen to that episode, that'll explain how you could burn fat while sleeping. All right. So here's your challenge with nutrition. All right. This week, assess your approach to nutrition. Consider tracking your macros. Okay. And macro intake to ensure you're achieving a balanced mix of proteins, carbs, and fats. Okay. Experiment with nutrient dense meals and observe the impact of your energy levels. Okay. A great way to track your food is MyFitnessPal. There's a bunch of free apps that you can use on your phone. Okay. If you want to kind of figure out what your macro should be, just Google TDEE calculator, and you just put in your information. It'll kind of give you an idea of what your macro should be. All right, let's talk about midday revival, conquering fatigue with quick and effective energy boosters. All right. So in this segment, we're going to talk about the common anniversary of the energy journey, the midday slump. Yeah, we've all hit that 2 o'clock wall. Understanding the midday slump. The midday slump is a natural dip in energy that many of us experience between 2 p.m. and 4 p.m. You know, the science behind this phenomenon is why it's crucial to address it to sustain energy throughout the day. Okay. Smart snacking. Nutrition plays a pivotal role in conquering the midday slump. Smart snacking strategies keep the blood sugar levels stable, provide sustained energy levels. So say goodbye to energy crashes and hello to vitality. The power of micro breaks. Micro breaks are game changers. We'll explore how short breaks, whether it's quick stroll, stretching exercises, deep breathing, will reinvigorate the body and the mind. These micro breaks are powerful tools against midday fatigue. All right, let me go back. Smart snacking. Like I told you, I try to eat every 3 to 4 hours. I have my big 3 meals. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Those meals, my calories will range anywhere from 350 to 650 calories, those 3 meals. My snacks will range anywhere from 200 to 300 calories. Okay. My snacks tend to be more protein heavy, where my meals are kind of more balanced. All right. So again, like right now, I'm kind of feeling a little drained. So that just means I need to, my body isn't using carbs right now. So it's looking for some energy. So when it has to convert over to burning fat, right, it takes a little bit more. All right, micro breaks. Some key tips on what I've been doing for micro breaks. I plug in on my calendar, I give myself 3 tasks. All right. 3 half-hour tasks. So I work for 25, 30 minutes. I take a 5-minute break. 5-minute break is I just get up, walk around, or I'll do some stretches at my desk, whatever. I just take a 5-minute break. Come back, work for a half hour, take a 5-minute break. Come back, work for a half hour. I then take a 30-minute break. Okay. After I do 3 half-hour blocks, I take a 30-minute break. That 30-minute break could be going to lunch, could be walking the dog, could be anything. Could be what I'm going to talk about next. Could be that power nap, whatever, But 3 30-minute blocks, and then a 30-minute break, 25, 30-minute break. Okay. After each 30-minute block, it's a 5-minute break. Okay. What this does, that little break, it just helps me stay focused on what I'm doing. And it just doesn't turn into a Netflix binging session of work where I'm just going through the motions. Okay. Now, as I said, that 30-minute break could turn into what I'm going to talk about now. Power naps. They're not just for toddlers. I talked about it this week. Strategic napping, how a short nap can refresh your mind, enhance alertness, boost your all cognitive function. Learning the art of power napping for a productive boost. 10-minute nap, man, it could do wonders for you. I just don't recommend it after like 2 o'clock in the afternoon, 3 o'clock, because then after that, it'll kind of start messing with your sleep cycle. All right. So breathing techniques. Breathing techniques can be performed discreetly at your desk. energizing breathing techniques that stimulate the nervous system, increase oxygen flow, and banish the midday fog. It's simple yet effective way to revive your energy. You can pull up a YouTube video that'll take you through breathing techniques. 5-minute breathing technique on, just listen to a YouTube video, at your desk. Okay. Do a 5-minute focus meditation. Again, you can pull that up on YouTube and do that. Those will help you with those midday slumps also. Okay. Hydration. Dehydration can contribute to feelings of fatigue. Again, it's going to tie back into, making sure that you're drinking your water. Okay. All right. So here's a challenge. Implement one midday revival strategy into your routine. Whether it's a smart snack, micro break, a nap, man, employers are going to hate me on that one. Or breathing exercise. Find what works for you. Okay. All right. If you're going to take a power nap at your desk, I did not tell you to do it. Okay. I don't need employers yelling at me. All right. If you're going to do it, at least lock your office. Right. Conquer the midday slump and unleash your energy, your afternoon energy. All right. All right. Let's talk about energizing movement. Infuse joy and energy into your day. All right. Movement for mental and physical well-being. Movement is medicine for both the mind and body. Man, power naps are gonna kill me. All right, let me get going here. Movement is medicine for both the mind and body. We'll discuss the mental and physical benefits for incorporating movement into your daily routine. From enhanced mood to improved circulation, movement is a holistic approach to energizing your entire being. Joyful movement. Forget the rigid routines. Joyful movement is about finding activities that bring a smile to your face, whether it's dancing, playing a sport, or even jumping on a trampoline. Find something that infuses joy in your movement routine, amplifies its energy boosting effects. Okay. All right. So this next one, I had to put it in here just because I know it works. I didn't personally do it, but I know somebody who did. All right. The power of a quick dance break. I had a coworker when I was in the military who, all right, let me read my script and then I'll get into the story. A quick dance break is more than just fun activity. It's a burst of energy and positivity. The science on how dancing releases endorphins, reduces stress, and instantly lifts your spirits. It's a mini celebration for your body and soul. All right, so I had a coworker when I was on active duty who around that between that 1 and 3 o'clock time frame, she would lock her door to her office, put on some music, and for about 5 minutes, maybe probably about the length of a song, would dance in her office. Just dance, and I asked her about it. She's like, it just helped her let go of the stress from the morning, help her attack the afternoon, stress free, and she felt better. That's how, again, she came back from lunch and she would work a little bit and then she'd do her little 5-minute dance routine at her office and she was good. Whatever. It works. She liked it. And man, she was happy in the afternoon. So do a little quick dance break to boost your afternoons. Okay. Another one. This is something I do. A brisk walk. Well, I got the dog. Sometimes a brisk walk is all you need to reset and recharge. Taking a walk, even if it's a short one, increases blood flow, boosts oxygen intake, provides a mental break. It's simple yet effective way to rejuvenate your energy. Again, like I told you before, I do 3 30-minute blocks. And after that, I take a 30-minute break. Most of the time, I'll take the dog for a walk. It gets me outside, exposes me to the sun. In gets, I'm out, gets me outdoors. Okay. A nice walk. It's not a brisk walk because we stop every 5 feet, but it's a walk. I'm out. I'm getting fresh air. I'm moving and everything's good. Okay. Incorporating movement at work. For those spending long hours at a desk, practical ways to incorporate movement into your work routine, from desk exercises to standing breaks, discover how to stay active even in a sedentary environment. So yes, I spend a lot of time at my desk. My desk can go from sitting to standing. So some of the times I will stand and work. Sometimes I sit and work. Some of the times when I do that 5-minute break, I will do stretches at my desk. Sometimes I will just, again, just walk around my apartment, things like that. So again, you can just walk around your office, but just get moving. Okay. Finding your movement flow. Movement should be a flow, not force. Finding activities that resonate with you, aligning with your preferences and lifestyle. It's about creating a sustainable movement routine that's genuinely enjoyable. One thing I always tell my clients when first starting out, park a little bit further away from the office, so you got to walk, take the stairs instead of the elevator, things like that. They're not forced. It's a flow. Okay. Just little things like that. All right. So here's a challenge. Okay. Infuse joy in your movement routine. Whether it's a dance break, a brisk walk, or any activity that brings you happiness, make it part of your daily routine. And then experience firsthand the energy boosting power of a joyful movement. All right. All right. We're almost done. I know it's a long one today. Mindfulness for energy, harnessing the power of presence and calm. Oh, not presence. All right. Power of mindfulness is energy management and discovering techniques to calm the mind, reduce stress, and amplify your overall energy. So understanding mindfulness. Mindfulness is more than just buzzword. It's a state of being fully present and engaged in the current moment. We'll explore the fundamental principles of mindfulness and its profound impact on mental clarity. Okay, the mind-body connection. The mind and body are intricately connected. Practicing mindfulness can positively influence physical sensations, emotions, and even the body's responses to stress. It's a holistic approach to nurturing both mental and physical well-being. Okay. Techniques for calming the mind. In a fast-paced world, calming the mind is a valuable skill. Mindfulness techniques include deep breathing exercises, guided meditation, and mindfulness awareness to create a sense of calm amidst the life of chaos. Stress reduction through mindfulness. Stress is a common energy thief. Mindfulness serves as a powerful tool in reducing stress levels. By cultivating a mindful approach to challenges, you can navigate life's ups and downs with greater resilience and energy. Okay. Mindful eating for energy. Mindfulness extends to your eating habits. Okay. Mindful eating, savoring every bite and being fully present during meals. This practice not only enhances the enjoyment of the food, but also contributes to optimal digestion and energy utilization. Incorporating mindfulness into daily life. Mindfulness isn't confined to meditation sessions. To integrate mindfulness in your daily life, from mindful walking to mindful listening, discover simple yet impactful practices that can be seamlessly woven into your routine. So again, like mindfulness again, it's a very broad topic here. Yes, mindfulness, I do my meditation when I do my cold plunge. But it also like I said, you know, being fully present in the moment, you know, especially when around friends, family, and loved ones, you want to be fully present in that moment. You don't want to be distracted or stressed or anything like that with other things going on. Okay. So be mindful of the time that you have with them. Okay. You know, mindful listening. The saying is that we have 2 ears and one mouth. It's so we can listen twice and talk once. That's a powerful saying. Listen is twice as much and only talk once. So, mindful listening. Listen to what people are saying. Listen to what's going on and be present in the moment. Okay. By being mindful of your eating, doing meditation, doing your breathing, mindful, you know, and living in the moment and being present and not distracted when you're with, again, friends, family, and loved ones will change and will boost your energy and how you feel. Okay. So here's a challenge. Dedicate time to mindfulness practices, whether it's a brief meditation session, mindful breathing exercises, or incorporating mindfulness into your daily activities. Embrace the transformative power of being present. Okay. Just be present in the moment. I can tell you, it's a big game changer. When you start, being present in that moment, especially when friends, family, and loved ones, when you're present in that moment with them and not distracted by the million things going on at work or whatever, that will change your life. Okay. All right. So let's roll into this last topic. Evening recharge, crafting your nighttime routine for revitalizing tomorrow. All right. So the significance of evening rituals. Evening rituals signal to your body and mind it's time to transition from the activities of the day to restorative phase of the night. We'll explore a significance of intentional evening routines and their impact on quality of your sleep. Winding down the mind. Calm mind is essential to peaceful night's sleep. Techniques to wind down the mind include activities like reading, journaling, or practicing gratitude. These practices create mental sanctuary, preparing you to rest. Disconnecting from your screens. The glow of screens can disrupt your circadian rhythm. We'll explore the importance of disconnecting from electronic devices in the evening, offering alternative activities that foster relaxation and promoting the body's natural sleep-wake cycle. So, winding down the mind. Yes, every night 7:30, I sit down, I block out my calendar. Once that is done about 8 o'clock. I send off my final texts about 8:45. To my kids, send off the good night text about 8:45, 9 o'clock. And at that moment, phone goes on the charger. Done. Okay. No more phone. TV gets turned off. I will do my journaling. Right. And I start winding down. I've already disconnected from my screens. So my digital detox starts at about 9 o'clock. Okay. Now, again, now I've started rolling into my natural sleep wake cycle. Now, creating a comfortable sleep environment. Your sleep environment plays a crucial role in the quality of your rest. Tips for creating a comfortable and conductive sleep space, from adjusting room temperature to investing in quality bedding. You know, I find that if my room is a little bit cooler than the rest of the house, I sleep a little bit better. Okay. Uh, yes, quality bedding does make a difference. Um, so again, I will start my digital detox at 9. I'm in bed roughly about 9:30ish. And at that point, about 9:30, I turn on my TV in my room, put on YouTube. I put on a deep sleep meditation black screen on my TV. So basically, it's a meditation at night. It's a black screen, so there is no blue light. It's just white noise going on in the room. Okay. So mindful sleep preparation. Mindful sleep preparation involves intentional choices before bedtime. Rituals such as gentle stretching, aromatherapy, or calming teas that enhance relaxation is signal to your body it's time for its rejuvenation. Okay. So leading up to that 9:30, yes, I just relax. I do a few things, put away a couple things, and but I take the dog out for one last time, and then I come in, and then I get into bed, and again I put on the deep sleep meditation. The power of consistent sleep schedule. Consistency is key. The benefits of maintaining a consistent sleep schedule, aligning your bedtime and wake time to support your body's internal clock. A regular sleep routine continues to improve energy levels and overall well-being. I'm going to tell you this is very important. So from Sunday to Thursday, 9:30 is when I'm in bed. Friday and Saturday, I give myself a little leadway. I stay up probably maybe to like 10, maybe 10. Yeah, about 10:30. Give myself a little bit more time. Okay. But that's about it. But that's my sleep schedule. But again, nothing else changes. All right. So here's the challenge. Okay. So this challenge is to design your personal evening recharge ritual. Experiment with different activities and create a routine that resonates with you. Prioritize quality sleep and observe the positive impact on your energy and vitality. Okay. So again, pick something. I'll tell you right now, since I've gone with a consistent sleep schedule, well, I'm I get up again. Like I'm different just because I have to be up. I get up at 5:30 because I have to take medication at 5:30. But most of the time, I'm up before my alarm goes off at 7. Um, but the biggest change that I saw is once I started disconnecting from my screens, I fall asleep a lot quicker. You know, once you know, again, putting my phone away, turning off everything, going to the meditation on YouTube with the dark screen on my TV. Really, I fall asleep quicker. I get into deeper sleep. Like I'm a tech geek. I track my sleep through my Apple Watch, and like I know the different levels of sleep I get, and I'll tell you, like my deep sleep and my restorative sleep is by far has increased since I've again disconnected from the screens, created a comfortable environment, been consistent with my sleep schedule, you know, and I have my nighttime routine. Once I started doing everything that I just went over with you, my sleep has gotten a whole lot better. Okay. So again, challenges, you know, design your personalized evening recharge ritual. Experiment with different activities and create your routine that resonates with you. prioritize quality sleep, and observe the positive impact. All right. All right, warrior. Energy management is a holistic approach that goes beyond workouts and diets. It's a mastery of every aspect of your day to live with vitality. So thanks for joining me on this deep dive. So until next time, keep training hard and recovering smart. And as always, work to be better than you were yesterday.